Good morning, everyone. My name is MightyStream. I'm going to do your October the 16th spiritual principle a day in a meditation. Let's go ahead and get into that meditation. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well this morning. I'll tell you how I'm doing after I survive this long meditation. No, just joking. I'm privileged to do it. The title of the meditation, Honesty versus Denials, Fancy Footwork. Honesty versus Denials, Fancy Footwork, October 16th. When we fully concede to our innermost selves that we are powerless over our addiction, we have taken a big step in our recovery. That comes from the basic text, chapter 5, What Can I Do? One member shared their favorite NA metaphor. Fighting our addiction without recovery is like entering the ring with the boxing world champion. We think we can get in just one good punch, but repeatedly we're pummeled to the ground. After many tries, we finally concede that the disease will eventually knock our lights out permanently. Admitting powerlessness is the first of many strategies we'll need to fight it. It didn't matter how practiced we were in our fancy footwork of denial. No matter our clever cunning, our brute strength, or our fearlessness in the face of danger, we did not succeed in managing our drug use. We lost that fight and came to NA, cut, bruised, and beaten down, admitting, I am an addict. The first time and many times thereafter is a big step. But to fully concede our powerlessness, we go deeper than that honest admission. Our first approach to step one shows the value of getting honest. Honesty loosens our grip on denial and unlocks surrender. In time, the same line of attack will help us examine other areas of our lives. I like that. In time, the same line of attack will help us examine other areas of our lives. As we work the steps, we discover more truths about our innermost selves. Other members help us make sense of what we find, and eventually, we're able to help others do the same. The member continued with their metaphor. The recovery process involves struggle, strategy, and triumph, striving for complete honesty and ongoing surrender. We have a fighting chance, but we never fully retire from the ring. Years on, we'll struggle with new or old areas of our lives where our nemesis of denial rears up again, right? Our enemy of denial rears up again. That's what nemesis means, okay? We get in the ring and bam, we get hit with a lights out combo of relationships, sex, or other compulsive behaviors. Confronting our denial about these issues, surrendering and admitting powerlessness in these arenas, and doing the necessary work furthers our progress in recovery. To stay clean, we have to. I don't need to get back in the ring with the champ or suffer denial's low blows to know there's still work to do. With the steps as my strategy, I won't be beat down. Let's take a moment of silence followed by the we version of Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference just for today. Please and thank you. What a powerful meditation, isn't it? It's very beautiful, talking about honesty versus denial's fancy footwork. And that denial is an interesting thing. It's a beast, right? It allows us to be lulled to sleep, to think that the situation is not as serious as it actually is. And it is, and quite very serious. To live in active addiction or to have stopped using, and that's the only thing that has changed. We still have a lifestyle that goes along with using behavior. Very, very dangerous. Or to come into the fellowship and you're clean and you allow yourself to get into relationships, having sex with people you really don't know anything about, and other compulsive behaviors like gambling, cheating, lying, stealing. There's so many things that can equate to a 1-2 punch, right? A 1-2-3 punch and knock us out. It's comparing the disease of addiction to a world champion, a boxer who is going to win every time we get into the ring. I wouldn't care if you were southpaw or not, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter this fancy footwork, moving around, dancing around, because when the disease of addiction connects with you, lights out. You might do 1 round, 2 rounds. You might even get 3 good rounds in. You might make it all 12 rounds. But it's still going to be a TKO if it's not a KO. Because you cannot win with the disease of addiction. And it's only denial that puts us in a position to think that we can. You remember in the basic text when it talks about who is an addict, right? And in there, it's talking about that some people don't think they're addicts, even though they're looking at their unmanageability. And they said that it could only be, a few things that would allow that. Denial is a major one. Let's not be in denial today. Let's stop the fancy footwork and let's do the honest part of the program that we need to do, right? Let's do that. We don't have to go down this long road. And it's crazy because it's not, for some of us, it's not a new road. It's just a comfortable road. Like I'm more comfortable with the pain than I am with the change. They told me when the pain of staying the same becomes greater than the pain of change, you will change. Many people continue to do the same thing over and over, expecting different results. And to the point where I don't even know what to say. Like, what is there to say to that? I hope you come out on your feet, land on your feet this time. History, 9 times out of 10, if I keep doing that same thing, history has already proven itself. And as it says here, I don't need to get back in the ring with the champ or suffer denial's low blows to know that I still have work to do. I can just do the work. My name is MightyStream. I've enjoyed talking to you today. I hope that you will have a beautiful day on purpose. I know you can do it.